Howdy-yo, everyone! Velocity here, back in action for more Psycho Attraction. That's right, we finally have her in our party, and we are going to ask her what her smart shopping tips are.
Oh, this place gives you bonus points if you use contactless payments.
Contactless? I've heard of that, but I don't know too much about it.
You put money into a smartphone app and pay through that. You can do all your shopping with just your phone, and you usually get points, so it's pretty handy. The only problem is not every store takes the same type. So I've loaded up 8 different brands to be safe.
Huh. You sure handy's the right word? Alright.
Yeah, I wouldn't exactly call that the case, you show me. But okay. What's this? It is a curry place? Oh, where Sunhee puts her carbs.
This curry place is really something. I often come here with Jungi. The only thing is, the owner is a bit pushy when it comes to the naan.
Sounds pretty typical.
One time, we actually turned him down, and he looked absolutely devastated. Now, I always make sure to order a large helping.
You're surprisingly empathetic. Though I imagine it leaves you stuffed.
Well, it is way more than I can handle, so I just shovel it all onto Jungi's plate. He gets so full, he can hardly walk out of the restaurant. I guess that's why he hasn't come here with me lately.
You don't say. Things are going well.
They are sibling energy 100%. You can't tell me otherwise. That there's no like sexual thing going on there. They are 100% like, no, you get to have this. well. Dako, Highball Tavern. Onto some of the tastiest takoyaki in town. Looks like business is good. Takoyaki's so good, y'all. Every time I think of octopus, the first thing that comes to mind is onomichi. By pure chance, I somehow ended up helping out the locals with spearfishing. That was a really fun minigame. I'm a little sad that it's not like really like out there. Thomas K, I should like really like go into like what are the best minigames in Yakuza, because like honestly, the spear one's kind of up there. I will end up having to fight sharks and other huge sea creatures too. Sounds like something out of a dream, but I swear, it did happen.
This brings back memories.
By the last time I go spearfishing. At least for a while. Then what we have over here.
The smell of yakisoba always brings to mind summer festivals.
It's been quite a while since I've been to a festival. Did you ever play at the booths?
Well, it's not like I went all that often. I was pretty good at catching goldfish, though. I would spot a fish that had its guard down and track its movements for a while before scooping it up with a flick of my wrist.
Shunhee?
I catch tons of them.
Shunhee?
You want? Easy peasy.
What?
Those goldfish don't stand a chance against the valiant leader of the Komiju, huh? If I ever need to take on some fish, I'll be counting on you. Alright.
Just in case. Just in case you gotta square up some fish. He knows where to go. Kiryu, what is your life that you would have like beef with fish? Like we're not going to like we're not going to a wedding, are we? Okay, let's go up here to finally have a new day. That's what we got to be doing. Well, everything else is pretty good. Let's have a slumber party, baby. Let's go. Slumber party. Rest for the day. Let's not rest for now. Just so we can look at the map, because hey, there might be something that I do want to do before the day ends. Oh, I can't look at the map from here? That's dumb. Fine. There you go. I don't think Kiryu has any sub-stories, to be honest. He mostly has, like, these things and those little situations, which I will take care of later, but, like, you've seen one already, that's good enough, honestly. And same thing with the pink ones. I will try to save some, but there's no guarantees you're going to see all of them here. Just saying. The reminiscent stuff, though, I will save. Just for the sake and fact of it all. Yeah, yeah, he's just kind of like a whatever situation, so we'll see what we could get next time on the up and up here. But I don't think he has his own section of sub-stories per se. Let's go to bed. Yes. The night has to end at some point. Even the video game series, which only got the Wii release.
Kiryu-san.
Alright, Kiryu-san. If you're going to meet Sawashiro and Abina. I don't know. I feel like I'm pronouncing it right, but it feels so wrong. We'll need to take a taxi. Right to the Seiryu branch office. I could show you the way. Okay. We have to take taxi. That's fair, but I want to do other stuff. Like, not take taxi. But I guess we only take taxi. There's only one taxi, huh, that takes us? Alright. Fair enough. Got those guys there. Oh, crap. Ooh, hold up, hold up, hold up. That's gotta be something good. Alright, let's hop in. Tokyo branch.
No. Is this where?
The Seiryu set up shop.
Oh.
Yep. I'm sure it's hard to swallow, seeing your clan's former headquarters like this.
Guess it must have gone vacant after the Great Dissolution. Now here they are, the new owners.
Ijincho's just not big enough for them anymore. That's how fast the Seiryu clan's growing. It's like they're quietly taking over. Hearing about it's one thing, but seeing it in person's another.
Kiryu-san?
Unbelievable. The symbol of the Tojo clan, falling into the hands of outsiders. To think I'd live to see the day.
Let's go. Standing around won't get us any closer to the boys in charge.
Kiryu-san, maybe hang back for now. If you get caught here, it's all over. The same for Sunny, I suppose. Guess it's up to me to sort this out.
They're gonna try to beat him up, huh? And then we're gonna step in and be like, nah, that's our number. He's our number one.
Hey, good day to you. My name's Nanba. I heard Sawashiro-san might be around.
Can I help you with something?
Oh, well, you see, Sawashiro-san and I go way back. He actually paid for my trip to Hawaii the other day, so, I thought I'd swing by and say thanks.
Nobody told me he was taking any appointments. Now kindly get gone.
Oh, don't be like that. What's wrong with popping in and saying hello?
Yeah.
Besides, there's something important we need to ask him.
Look, I can't let you through. And I already told you why.
Oh, come on. Then how about you set me up a meeting with Ebina-san? You know, your captain? Why, me and him were having a chat just the other day. All you gotta do is tell him Nanba's here.
What part of no don't you understand? You're trying to get yourself killed, pal?
Oh.
I'm Narasaki, lieutenant of the Seiryu clan. Seems here there was a slight misunderstanding. Allow me to set things straight.
Oh. Masufumi?
Finally, someone who can talk some sense.
I have instructions from Captain Ebina. You're all to be welcomed as our guests.
Oh.
He also said there's no need to ask your name.
Really, Narasaki-san? You're gonna take him in?
They say the newbies don't know jack shit. But I didn't think it was this bad.
Right?
How could anyone not recognize you? I'd like to personally apologize for this dimwit.
This is what's wrong with Gen Z.
Where is he?
They don't recognize Kiryu-san when they see him. That's what's wrong with that generation. Or the Gen Alpha. Whatever, you know, I don't care. I'm too old to be bad at a specific thing and remember that thing to be specific. Like, no thank you.
You'll see him soon enough. But first, please come in.
Here we are again. It's the Tojo clan again, my friend. We're here again. Why you keep coming back all the way again?
That's him.
Unsettling.
Allow me the pleasure of welcoming you. It's truly an honor. I am Sawashiro of the Seiryu clan.
Didn't expect you to roll out the red carpet.
My apologies if we caught you off guard. However, we felt it was necessary. After all, with the Tojo clan and the Omi alliance now gone, it falls on us to become the banner for Yakuza all over the country. Such a task requires the utmost prestige. It's perhaps the only way to bring them all together.
So, they lied to us. And now they're going like, oh yeah, the Yakuza are back. Winky face. We're the better ones. We're like Neo-Yakuza. Which I don't know how good or bad the Yakuza was. From my understanding, they have pretty good ties towards community help, while at the same time somewhat terrorizing the community. But I don't think it was ever to the point of, shall we say, the gangs that were present with the gang war and such like that. I don't think it was that bad. I think it was Italian mob situation where like they controlled a lot. I just don't think they were as bad as the Italian mob. Like we're talking like if the Italian mob is like a 90, Yakuza are probably like an 85, which is still pretty dang high, you know? Like I ain't called them saints here. I just feel like the initial reason why a lot of people get into that isn't necessarily because of that situation. They have a tendency to be more like for the community and then slowly dive into just like let's all do that. While the Italian mob seems more like a family situation. But hey, I don't really know about all that. I don't have like this life and crime situation, and like all criminal organization is just in the end kind of like the government. So like government's still pretty bad too, you know.
Right. So line up the troops and have them stare down your guests. That's your idea of prestige.
You'll have to forgive us. Well, there's little use in standing around out here. Captain Ebina is waiting for you inside. If you follow Narasaki, he'll lead you straight to him.
So the Kami Joe.
I don't need a guide.
Is that right? So your mind's still intact, huh? Glad to hear at least that's still worth a damn.
I'm sorry, what? Do you know who you're talking to?
Hey, take it easy, Sachan.
You
Legitimately?
can keep this up if you really want to. But fair warning. If you're just testing your luck, pick another day. I don't have time for games.
It's like Shadow the Hedgehog. Yeah, that's scary. You go in for a meet and greet and they're just all like, yeah.
You've gotta be kidding me.
So we gotta talk about the turd bag in the shades. Oh, yeah? I think his name's, Narasaki. Cocky guys like him, come with the territory. Don't let it get to you. Easy for you to say. I was ready to go to war. Glad you've got my back. This is the Tojo clan headquarters. I mean. First time for me too. Crazy I'm actually here. You know, this almost reminds me of the inside of the Dye building. I went there on a field trip back in grade school.
Ah.
You're seeing a Yakuza HQ, the Japanese government looks similar. Old comparison. she's not wrong. You feel me? Hey, I wasn't trying to make a point, just saying what I felt. They're both official feelings? I got a feeling this is gonna end with those two angrily making out with each other. And honestly, I'm all for it. Well, whatever they are. Just remember this isn't a field trip. Sorry. Just got swept up in excitement. Emina's probably waiting for us in the meeting room. It's upstairs. Hey, it's your neck in the woods. By all means, lead the way. Like, huh? Of course. Also feet itchy. Apparently we go this way. Didn't they say upstairs? Ooh, I'll be bad. Wow, this place is huge. This is the banquet and the like, huh?
Uh-huh.
Well, I don't know all the details, but they have held funerals for some of the past chairmen here.
Oh.
Oh, yeah? Oh, you mentioned it. It does have that vibe. Yeah, at least 2 took place here. But I guess 1 did turn out to be fake. Did you say fake? They faked a chairman's funeral? Yeah. I actually heard rumors about that. I knew schemes were given in the Tojo clan. I never thought they'd go that far. Man, now I gotta know more. Tell us the story later. If I'm up to it. Yeah, just give old man the chance to, like, tell his old stories, and he will live forever, dude. We're supposed to go that way. I cannot go this way. So I'm going to assume that we might have to flee. And that's where this little thing turns up, but I don't know. Look. Pretty big vase here. Something catch your eye?
Oh.
You gotta appraise it for us? Kiryu-san, alright then. Give us a number.
No.
Huh? Oh, no. Just figured I could use it for a pitch.
What?
The hell kind of pitch you have in mind? Coming here is never all that straightforward. Force of habit.
Ho-ho.
Danger around every corner. Guess you got it, Kiryu-san. Was that a compliment? Yes, it was. I guess they just have a fire extinguisher? Huh. Seems like they take good care of them. These flowers are pretty expensive too.
Ho-ho.
How can you tell? I have little displays like this back at the club. Still, there's no way we could ever spend this much. Didn't know you liked flowers. Kiryu-san. Kinda surprised, honestly.
No.
Well, I thought it'd make good cover if they start shooting. Oh my god! Kiryu has been too traumatized, so he looks at objects as defenses mechanisms. He no longer looks at them like they're actual objects. So much for being surprised. Always thinking one step ahead. You're impressive as ever. Was that a compliment? My goodness. Dude, I kind of wish they gave Kiryu a team beforehand that he could talk about these stupid shits with. Because boy howdy, it's fun to see.
Excuse me.
Kiryu-san, used to be a chairman of the Tojo clan, right? Just for a short while. I quit pretty soon after. Short term in office, huh? Any reason? I mean, we're talking the Yakuza. Chairman of the Tojo clan is like the creme de la creme of promotions, right?
Ho-ho.
Actually, yeah. I wondered about that too.
Right.
Oh, sure. I guess when I was younger, I did dream of a rich, well-off life. But then, well, found something much more important than that. He's talking about Haruka. Because he wanted to be with Haruka. You're just like, nope, I have to be a dad. the ultimate in life. As to whether or not I made the right choice, that's hard to say. Oh, you thinking you regret it? I don't know.
Excuse me.
You know, even if the past is weighing you down, you always got today. Just have to tell yourself that the choices you made along the way were the right ones. Nanchan. Besides, there's no guarantee what's happening now as a result of all that. Seriously. And hey, if you ever need a ear, I'm here. Alright? I even helped set up Ichiban's first date. Friendly advice is my specialty. Wouldn't that prove the opposite? Thanks. The time comes. Keep that in mind. Honestly, they're just... I really like his group. It's very cute. He doesn't usually get people like this. This is nice.
Huh.
That's one fancy painting. You know anything about this one, Kiryu-san?
No.
No, gonna tell you.
Oh, wow.
It's a famous piece by Lothar von Egmont from Germany. Supposedly he was influenced by Rembrandt, though he typically only painted landscapes in his lifetime.
Huh?
Huh? Such a... You some kind of art critic or something? Professors will talk to you about pretty much anything, you know? Helps you to be well-rounded in my line of work.
I see.
Well, it's impressive either way. Yeah. Honestly, in another life, I probably could have been a really good cabaret girl. Because there's one thing I do know, I do have the gift of gab. I am very good at conversation. And all that such and such. Whether or not you believe me is fine. I don't really care. I know what I have. And honestly, I do like using it. I find it fun. But at the same time, ooh, are we supposed to go in here? This the meeting room?
No.
No, not here. Just taking a minute to reminisce.
Excuse me.
Special memories or something? Actually, I once jumped through the glass over there. And I've asked. Kiryu, you just can't say that. You can't just, like, say these things and then just be like, oh yeah, it's no big deal. Like, please, I swear to you. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh. Okay. That's something. Yeah, someone sure has some taste.
Kiryu-san.
Kiryu-san, was this thing here back in your day? Certainly hope not. I expect more of Daigo. Then again, something about it might speak to him. No kidding. What a load of bull. Ah, jeez Louise. Okay, which way do we have to go? Down? What's up with this bookshelf? Who's to say? Maybe they're trying to look smart. Well, if that's the case, shouldn't they get rid of that?
Yes.
Agreed. Man, they do not like the bull, man. They do not like the bull. Is this where I go? Alright, but first I gotta make sure I get everything.
Warm up.
Because it has proven to have a lot of good stuff. Jeez Louise. But yeah, if I was prettier, 100%, I would think about working at a cabaret club. Really would. For real. Okay. Go in here, baby. What does he have to say for us? We're here. Evina, huh? You know, last time we spoke, Then maybe we could actually trust him.
It's you.
The situation called for it. Just don't let your guard down.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, we're gonna get into a fight, aren't we? We still have the chairs.
Well now, maybe I should have led you here after all. I was starting to think you got lost.
Shut your mouth. If I needed you around, I'd have said so.
Look at him! He went down! He went down! He understood his place. Damn! I want Kiryu to talk to me like that. I'm gonna be real. It's kind of hot. I don't know how to feel. Do not like how Kiryu makes me feel emotions that are not what I'm used to. Am I not normal? Am I straight? Oh god, what if I am? Oh, everyone would make fun of me at school. And by school, I mean the Discord forums where people call me kitten.
The Tojo clan's 4th chairman. I can only assume you don't care much for what we've done with the place. However, you should know this building was all but left to rot. We took it upon ourselves to restore it.
I take it you're Ebina?
I am. And I presume you're familiar with Sawashiro-san?
Yeah.
You did greet us.
Although, I've never seen him with the same pin twice.
Damn.
You're supposed to be behind bars. But I see that's not the case.
I'm flattered you've heard of me. It's quite an honor, Kiryu-san.
Go on. Take a seat.
That dude's gonna get punched real good.
Kiryu-san?
I can only hope you're willing to talk. But maybe you ought to find a different chair first.
What? Excuse you?
That chair belongs to the head of the Tojo clan, and no one else. Take my word for it. A lot of blood's been spilled over just a chance to sit where you are now. Maybe you don't mean any offense, but you're not even close to earning that spot. And I'll be damned if I play along.
Bastard! You better watch your fucking words!
It's all right, Narasaki.
Captain.
This was to be expected. In fact, I'd want nothing less from a man of his stature.
Kiryu fucking just stared him down like, holy shit, dude. He wasn't swinging. That's all I'm saying. He was not swinging. He knew he'd get got. You feel me? There's no way this guy shows up and like gets us. You feel me? I don't see it happening. He is like a mid-boss fight.
Let's try this again. Please, make yourself comfortable.
Now then, shall we get started, Kiryu-san?
I kind of wish he sat down too.
I see the Seiryu clan's grown quite big. With all the Yakuza left behind, it's no surprise. And your goal is to help them along?
Yes. As I'm sure you're aware, the civilian world is far from forgiving to our kind.
Okay, but what about all those people who were able to make it, yet you pulled them right back in? Sunhee here has plenty of data to back that up.
Why did you...
Perhaps that data's oversimplified. There's rarely, if ever, a smooth transition back to society. What a Yakuza needs more than anything is structure, stability, and the means to make a living. So for them to join our clan is a temporary measure on that road to rehabilitation.
Want to know what else I hear? That you're moving operations to Hawaii.
You have keen ears. Queen of the Komi Jewel indeed. At any rate, you could say we're blessed to have a business partner there.
Business partner?
Oh?
Not sure if you would know, Kiryu-san. Our biggest source of income right now is storing waste that can't be disposed of. However, I can't take any credit for that idea. Someone else had thought it up, and they'd been doing it in Hawaii long before I met them.
Oh?
That would be Palekana, a local religious group.
What? Polikana?
They're also the ones who helped Akane-san escape to Hawaii 40 years ago.
Wait, they helped her?
I take it you've already heard of them.
You could say that.
If I can step back a moment. I needed Sawashiro's reputation in order to set the second great dissolution into motion. And while he was still behind bars, he confided in me one of his deepest regrets. That was, of course, about Akane-san. As such, the more I learned, the more interest I developed in the group that brought her to safety. And as I dug deeper, I learned about their waste management business. There's a special island Palekana owns where they run a facility quite similar to ours.
Oh dear.
You must mean Nele Island. Is that where Polikana stores its garbage?
They are literally using a religious site as just a burial ground of blackmail. I don't know how sacrilegious that is, but I feel that's pretty high up there. You feel me?
That's right. And when I reached out to them, they were extremely generous with their knowledge. They understood our objective as cleansing the sins of society, and even offered to take in former Yakuza on our behalf.
So you're saying all the fresh new faces in the Seiryu clan are getting sent to Nele Island?
Correct. Everything that's happening in our Yokohama warehouse is simply a precursor to that. Right now, our joint venture with Palekana is our top priority.
But I thought Nele Island was sacred to them. I hear only a select few of their followers are allowed to set foot there. Yet you plan to dump your Yakuza on their shores?
I see you've done your homework. But yes, we've already worked out the details together. Besides, all our men will be doing is transporting the cargo by sea and unloading it off the boat. As it were, they'd hardly be leaving footprints in the sand.
So I'm really curious about this so far, and I need to point it out because it keeps irking me. And that's the fact they keep tiptoeing around Kiryu and Ichiban. And I feel like the reason they're doing that is because they know that both these people have taken down so many with so little support that they're like, no, if we don't appease them, then it ends. It's a game ender, effectively. Because Ichiban has already done it once to something that was like next to nothing, and Kiryu has consistently made that his career. So like they're even more worried about Kiryu because Kiryu could just do this shit all the time. That's what I'm thinking is the reason why they're so tiptoey about it, but like realistically speaking, I mean, he's just an old man. He could just shoot a gun at him, you feel me? Like, why are they being so this way? Oh, dude, what if they... Oh, no. They're gonna threaten his kids, aren't they? Watch.
A far cry from desecrating their holy land, wouldn't you say? Palekana understands this as well.
Never guessed religion and the underworld would ever go hand in hand. Aside from that, why'd you send Kasuga over to Hawaii?
I sent Ichi to Hawaii for one thing. To reunite with Akane-san, who said she wanted to meet him. So whatever becomes of it, it's got nothing to do with the Seiryu clan.
Sawashiro, are you aware of what's happening to Akane-san right now?
What do you mean?
She's being hunted down by gangsters, all on
Don't
Polikana's orders.
don't give the information.
Their real target is the girl she has with her. And if they're caught, they won't make it out alive.
Impossible.
Is that true, what you just said?
Oh, they're
I
so
take it
pretending.
neither of you knew.
I can assure you we did our due diligence in researching them. After all, they're integral to the Second Great Dissolution.
So you're saying we're making this up?
I'm saying flinging words at each other would be pointless. Do you have any proof you can show us?
Well...
That said, this is coming from none other than Kiryu-san. We don't mean to make light of that. How about you give us some time? We'll look into Polycana once again.
What would you do if Polycana turns out just like what I told you?
I'd rather not make any speculations at the moment. As the Tojo clan 4th chairman, I'm sure you, of all people, understand the weight of a Yakuza's words.
I see. And if that's your stance, I think we're done here.
Thank you for the visit, and for the valuable information. Perhaps when things settle down, we can treat you to dinner.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Let's hope that's possible.
I'm surprised he didn't try to go for a handshake. I generally felt he was going to do that. For once, he's not getting kicked out through a battle.
Well, we sure showed their asses. Can't believe you got Sawashiro acting on his best behavior.
Seriously. And even though we were deep in Yakuza territory, I didn't feel scared one bit.
I don't know. Doesn't feel like we got much out of it.
No? But didn't we at least learn that the Seiryu clan's connected to Polycana?
Right. But we're still left to wonder whether Ebina really knows what Bryce is up to. Guess we'll just have to wait and see.
I suppose.
By the way, you think up anything else for the bucket list? You didn't forget about it, did you?
No, I remember. And you know what? Maybe it's because I haven't been to HQ in a while. But I just thought of something important.
Oh, what is it?
Well, it might not be the fun activity you were thinking. But I want to pay my respects to some people who were close to me.
Let's go.
You know, I think that's terrific. Mind if we come along?
I'd be grateful if you did. Might get a little gloomy without some company.
I'm happy to hear you think of us that way. We'll do everything we can to support you, Kiryu-san.
I know you will. Thanks.
Then let's go. I trust you know the way?
Yeah, let's catch a taxi.
And I guess next time we will catch a taxi once again. My goodness. There's a whole bunch of little things that we have to like go out and go do. What the hell is that? Heroes Harvest? Carriage Highway. I don't know what that is. Suffice to say, everybody, I think we had plenty of good times here. And we'll have plenty more later. Until then, though, like, comment, subscribe if you can. And I shall see you all later, okay? Sayonara. Bye-bye.